Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, so you never miss another gem like today's. You're in for something special now. Imagine this: you're rummaging through an old drawer, or perhaps you inherited a dusty box from a relative, and tucked away inside is a coin you barely recognize. It's dated 1993, from South Africa, and its denomination reads 20 cents. At first glance, it seems ordinary, just a 20-cent coin. But what if I told you that beneath its quiet appearance lies a story of intrigue, rarity, and potentially serious worth? That's exactly what we'll explore today. Let me take you on a journey behind this coin, where it came from, what makes it special, how to spot a rare version, and, stick around, how much it could be worth in your collection today. Back in the early 1990s, South Africa was undergoing profound changes. The country was heading toward the end of apartheid, political shifts were happening, and the mint was producing everyday coins to meet daily circulation needs. The 1993 20 cent was part of the so-called third decimal series introduced in 1990. It was made of bronze-plated steel, weighed about 3.5 grams, measured 19 millimeters across, and had a reeded, aka ridged, edge. On its obverse, front, side, you'll find the words South Africa and SUID Africa, plus the year 1993 and the initials of the designer, Arthur Sutherland. The reverse features the King Pro T, South Africa's national flower, and the denomination 20C. Now, this coin in its standard form is not extremely rare. In fact, the mintage, the number of pieces struck, in 1993 is recorded at a hefty 134 million units. With such a large number in circulation, many folks dismiss a coin like this as useless for collecting. But hold on, that's where the plot thickens. You see, in the world of coin collecting, condition is king, and errors are the wild cards. Most 1993 20-cent coins you'll find are well worn from circulation. Those will typically fetch only a small premium over face value or even just the scrap value of the metal. But if you have a near uncirculated or uncirculated, mint condition specimen, that can push the value higher. And if, by chance, your coin is a minting error, something like a muled error or a misaligned reverse, then you could be sitting on a masterpiece that draws serious collector attention. Let me explain a couple of terms because they matter. Uncirculated mint condition means the coin shows no signs of wear, retains full luster, and sharp detail. Our error variety means some mistake was made during the minting process. For example, the reverse meant for a different denomination was paired with this one, or part of the design is struck off center, or a die was misaligned. One fascinating example, a so-called mule error was once listed in a South African numismatic marketplace. The listing claimed a 1993 20C with the reverse of a 2C coin, i.e. mismatched reverse. That sort of error pushed the asking price into astonishing territory, something like 25,000 South African rand, at least in the ad. Now, that doesn't mean every 1993 20C with a minor flaw is going to fetch that much. Rare error coins sell to collectors who conjure the thrill of owning something unique. Many collectors hope for that needle in a haystack moment. Let's talk market value in more normal circumstances. For typical circulated examples, values tend to hover around €5, roughly $5, give or take, in many coin shops or online listings. Some more pristine examples or those certified by grading services might push slightly higher. One listing shows a 1993 20C coin selling around $5.99. Also, African coin specialty shops have offered it for about €9.95 when the coin is in better state, but again, those are normal sale values. The real drama lies in condition and error. If your coin is in brilliant, uncirculated state or has a confirmed mint error, collectors might pay several times the typical listing price. Those exceptional examples are rare. So how do you figure out whether your coin is just a common piece or something much more valuable? Here's a checklist. Examine the wear. Look at high spots, petals of the Pro T flower, edges of lettering. If they're crisp, you may have something better than circulated. Luster and finish, does it still have a sheen, shine, or reflectivity? Or is it dull and scratched? Sharpness of detail, the finer the lines and edges, the more likely it's a top-grade piece. Errors or anomalies, compare both sides to reference images. Look for misplacements, extra or missing elements, off-center strikes, double strikes, or mismatched dies. Certification grading. If you think your coin is exceptional, sending it to a reputable grading company can validate its grade and authenticity. That alone can boost buyer trust and price. Now, here's the thing. Most people won't ever stumble across a perfect mint 1993 20-cent, and even fewer will find a unique error. But let's say, for the sake of excitement, that you did find the rarest variant in perfect condition or a true mint error. In that scenario, some collectors have speculated ridiculously high potential values in sensational headlines, worth millions. That's largely hype. But in real numismatic auctions, genuine rare error coins can command substantial premiums, always depending on demand, condition, rarity, and buyer motivation. So here's the moment you've been waiting for. What is this coin worth in today's real market? For a typical circulated 1993 South Africa 20-cent coin, you can expect something in the ballpark of €5, about $5 in many listings. In better condition or with special attributes, that value can climb higher. But unless your coin is one of the rare exceptional error specimens, you're unlikely to reach into the millions.